Hello friends, I'm Al Motavalli with Flowline. Here at Flowline, we do your level best. That's our specialty. We focus on level anywhere from start, which is the measurement, to finish, which is the data that is available to you. We know level's important. High alarm is an example, so you don't overflow. Low alarm to make sure pumps don't run dry. What about a simple thing like how much have I got in the tank? A display, a readout, or even more, a telemetry signal that goes out so I could remotely look at how much I have in the tank. We do it all. We do it all with level. And of course, level approach is multidisciplinary. We have ultrasonic that we've had for years, then we've got radar that we talked about. We got our lineup of switches from vibrational tuning fork to capacitance, all of that. One important part of this thing is pressure, using pressure to measure level. It happens to be one of the more popular ones. A lot of people have used it, they're comfortable with it, and so we have it available also. We've had it available for a number of years, except what we've done now is we've kind of cleaned it up, polished it up, and we added some features that you're going to like a lot. Let's talk about how it works first. If I was able to measure pressure down at the bottom of a tank that's got liquid in it, the higher the level, the more pressure is applied to the pressure element. The lower, the less. So it's a very simple concept. Measure pressure here, it will give you where the level is in the tank. This pressure corresponds to level, and that corresponds to a 4 to 20 milliamp signal coming out the other end that could go to a PLC, it could go to a controller, a display, what have you. Well, this approach of level measurement has been around a long time and it's very popular, it's very reliable. It's done a couple of different ways. One is what you see in this diagram that we call the submersible version. You actually have a sensor element, it's a pressure sensor element, it has to drop down to the bottom, and you have to have a specialty cable that is corrosion resistant because it could come in contact with the liquid, fully sealed here, with the end that outputs a 4 to 20 milliamp outside your tank. So the range is pretty important. We need to identify what range we have, and we make sure that we have a cable length that clears that range. It's all laid out very simple on our website in the part number selection section. But you know, we get sometimes other requirements, like for example, someone could have a very tall tank and they don't want to run a cable all the way down and all of that. They could side mount a same pressure sensor down at the bottom from the outside. And this is our side mount version. Same principle, two different approaches. Top, drop down, or side. So let's look at the versions here. Here is the side mount one that I mentioned. It's got a thread. It could go into a let's say an isolation ball valve from the side into the tank for serviceability and all that. Submersible version that I just showed you at the end of a cable. And we occasionally get requests for applications that have a lot of sludge that build up. And if you notice, for example, this is a diaphragm that does the measurement. If you have sludge and other stuff that builds up, this diaphragm is too small. So we have a beefier version, which is this. It's just got a larger diaphragm, which doesn't plug up. And so it has a proper weight to drop down to the bottom of the tank. And that's this here. It's still the submersible. It's still the same principle. It's just a beefier version for those heavy duty, dirty type of applications that could coat things up. This lineup that you see here, for those of you who know Flowline, should not be new. We've had them for a number of years. We've added a few things though. The new stuff is on this side. All of these that I've shown you so far, the material is stainless steel. That's a material of choice for most pressure transducers, any type of measurement like that. But we deal with a lot of corrosive liquids, like acids, for example. Stainless metal, I should say, in general, and acids don't get along. So we have a Teflon version that looks like this. It's PTFE. Again, fully sealed here. That's your measurement, just like the other one. Cord is important, just like the other one. This is a PTFE jacket on the cable, so it matches the corrosion resistance of the sensor. but everything else is the same. Form, fit, and function is the same. Material is different. That's new with us. And it could take us into some exciting applications that we couldn't do before with stainless steel. The side mount one is also the same. It comes with a side mount that is all plastic. New. We've also added one more new feature, which is kind of exciting. We're looking for some applications that we didn't get involved with before. Inside this pressure sensor for level, we've also embedded a temperature sensor. It's kind of neat. I mean, if you have a chemistry that has to stay at a certain constant temperature and it can't drop down, it can't get too cold, instead of throwing down a different temperature probe, all integrated into one, 2-in-1 with two 4 to 20 milliamp output for control. So there you have it. How do you select it? Easy. First, materials. Is stainless okay? If not, Teflon. Do you want to drop it from the top into the tank or the side? You see the difference here. You see the difference here. And third is the range. Now, we've kind of simplified that for you. If you go into our ordering sequence in our data sheet, you will see the different ranges. There are 3 or 4, depending on the model. And you pick the range, depending on the height of the tank, of the liquid column. And we make sure we got proper cable and all of that for you. That's it. That's all it takes to pick pressure. Why pressure? Well, we've got radar, we've got ultrasonic, we've got all that are non-contact. But what if you had an application that had that much foam on top? Pressure doesn't care, it's down below. What if you have lots of fume that is surrounding the top of the liquid? Again, it doesn't matter to pressure. Heavy agitation, who cares? Pressure's down there, measuring the head column. There are certain applications that pressure is ideal for. And that's the range that we provide you today. Also, the sensor that you install, you can take the end of the cord, which outputs 4 to 20 milliamp, and run it through your own junction box, run it directly to a controller or a PLC. It's your wish. You can do it that way. We provide accessories that kind of clean it up. We have a junction box and an adapter to a 2-inch bulkhead. A cord could be cut to size, no extra cables dangling and all of that, nice and clean. We've got, for the heavier one, a hanger that supports the weight. Again, you could do it your way. We have it available. And also for an air equalization tube that is inside these sensors, we have a desiccant package, which is a little larger filter for real dirty, dusty environments. So these accessories kind of come along with it. Again, keep in mind it's 4 to 20 milliamp. It feeds into any one of our controllers, displays, all of that, or directly to your PLC. So if we kind of round it out, again, I started off by saying that our specialty is level. That's what we do. We've got multitude of technologies, including pressure that I shared with you today. We run the gamut of application of level, be it a simple high alarm in a chemical tank, or as we move through the processes, going into waste and eventually into a municipal treatment environment. That's our thing. Level is our thing. That's what we do. We have a bank of application engineers, myself included. We're available to answer questions. Thank you for your time, for listening to me. And remember, Flowline.